Veterans, first responders, and their supporters finished their 7th annual 160-mile kayak trip today. The trip honors veterans and first responders and raises awareness for their mental health. Our Laura Bowen was there when they docked in Marietta.
We're talking 6 days, 160 miles, 10 to 11 hours a day in the boat.
Participants tell us this year's journey was one of the toughest ones yet, with rain and headwind.
To prepare for the grind mentally was you paddle for those who can, for those who can't be here to enjoy or take advantage of such a challenge.
Joey Butts, a veteran and the vice president of Paddle for Heroes, which runs the event, says camaraderie is an important part of the journey. He points to the stress that comes with being in the military and being a first responder.
Whether that be deployments or long hours, your duty assignments, and sometimes it's very hard to find somebody to relate to.
You're not alone. That's the big message that I have for folks, is that come out to one of these Paddle for Heroes events, find out that, many people struggle with the same things physically, mentally, emotionally, and we're all here for one another. And these type of things are where you learn that.
This year's trip was dedicated to Thomas Cottrell, a police officer who was killed in an ambush attack. Veteran Kevin Hinthorn worked with him.
Officer Tom Cottrell, his unit number was 373. I put that on my boat for this trip. I wore a shirt underneath the Paddle for Heroes stuff every day I could. His flag is flying on my boat.
Hinthorn thanks Paddle for Heroes for honoring his memory.
Coming off the heels of Memorial Day, I said before we launched 6 days ago that one of our key phrases is worse than death is to be forgotten.
Laura Bowen, WTAP News.
Paddle for Heroes is a nonprofit that encourages veterans and first responders to get involved with recreational kayaking and canoeing. The hope is to help with their physical and mental health.